push the satellite around and keep the rocket and the fuel on. It'll go around fast, but it's just a huge waste of fuel, so it will go around. Basically the same thing with because the fuel has to run out at some point, so it'll.
And then just get pulled back down.
Very similar to proposal alpha.
It's something between it's straight up.
Proposal beta. It's just also silly. I mean, all this is
Proposal Alpha is a bad idea because if you launch the rocket straight into the air and then turn it off, it would fall right back down into the earth.
For proposal beta, this would be bad because when you launch the satellite up and break off the rocket, it would just keep going up into the atmosphere and never come back down.
So if they're going the same speed as the other ones going half the distance, they can go at double the time. So they can achieve.
Okay, so Proposal Gamma I think is the best because first launch it into the air, then use secondary jets, make it turn this way at an extremely high speed, causing it to go into orbit, and then you turn the jets off. And since Newton's first law of motion says objects in motion stay in motion, it would continue in orbit around and around.
Proposal Delta would have the same reaction as Proposal Gamma, but this one would keep the rockets on forever, and it would work the same way, and it would work, but it would use more energy, so Gamma is better.
So Proposal Zeta is possibly one of the worst ideas I have ever heard. If you launch it perpendicular to the ground, this way, it would essentially act as a car that knocks stuff over and destroys everything. So, Proposal Zeta essentially is a really bad idea.
Okay, Josh, what is perpendicular?
Proposal Eta would essentially have the same result as Zeta, and it would never get out of the atmosphere, so you could never turn off the rockets, and it would just be on the ground, ruining everything that got in its way. So it's a horrible idea. Gamma is the best.
So for our final slide, we're going to talk about Sprint's idea of having the satellite circle the Earth half as frequently as Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Zeta, and Eta. So, what they would do for Sprint's idea to work, for the satellite to circle only half as frequently as the other two companies, it would have to be launched
There should be
further up into the atmosphere, so it's further away from the Earth.
the rocket.
And then use secondary rockets to turn it perpendicular at a high speed, and it'll orbit just like the other ones, only since it's furthest from the Earth, it'll only be half as frequent.
Okay, let's watch it.
The end.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.